In a world drowning in noise, speed, and endless pressure, peace feels like a luxury. Anxiety, stress, fear of the future, they dominate our lives. But over 2,000 years ago, the Stoics already faced their own storms: political corruption, war, betrayal, death. And yet they found calm in the chaos. Their wisdom is not just ancient history, it's a guide for our survival today. So what is Stoicism? It's often misunderstood. Stoicism is not about being cold or emotionless. It's about mastery over your emotions instead of slavery to them. The key, according to Stoic philosophy, is to focus on what you can control and accept what you cannot. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Imagine living this way today. When things fall apart, instead of breaking, you bend and rise again. Our challenges are different from ancient Rome, but the principles remain. Let's imagine a few scenarios we might recognize today. You've just been fired from your job. Your colleagues didn't even bother to say goodbye. You feel betrayed, angry, anxious. But the Stoics knew job loss could happen to anyone. What's in your control? Your effort, your mindset, your growth. What's not in your control? The economy, other people's behavior. You can't control the market. You can't control how others act. You can't even control whether you get a new job tomorrow. But you can control how you respond to all of this. Another scenario. You're training for an important competition. Months of hard work culminate in one moment. But you trip, you fall, you lose, you feel devastated. You want to give up. But the Stoics understood that setbacks and losses are inevitable. What's in your control? Your attitude, your preparation, your next move. You can't control the outcome of a single event. You can't control other competitors' performance. But you can control your reaction to the loss. You can choose to learn from it, to train harder and come back stronger. And finally, you're on your way to an important meeting. Suddenly, someone cuts you off. You slam on the brakes. You want to scream. But the Stoics taught that anger doesn't fix the problem. It only makes things worse. What's in your control? Your response. What's not in your control? The other driver's behavior. You can't change how other people drive. You can't change traffic rules. But you can change how you react to the situation. Take a deep breath, let it go, and keep driving. But how do we live Stoicism today? Seneca said, all human life is full of 1,000 difficulties. So how can we navigate these modern storms? Well, the Stoics offer some practical tools. First, morning reflection. As the day begins, ask yourself, what trials might I face today? How will I respond with virtue? This sets the tone for your day. Next, negative visualization. Imagine losing what you take for granted. Your health, your job, your possessions. Instead of fear, this creates gratitude. Then the control check. Before reacting, pause and ask, is this within my control? If yes, act. If not, release it. Finally, evening journaling. Reflect on your actions. Did I live with courage? Did I act justly? Did I stay disciplined? The Stoics believed in living by these 4 virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and discipline. They help us in the 21st century. In a society of distractions, these virtues are more radical and more necessary than ever. So what does this look like in practice? Well, helping a stranger is an act of kindness and compassion. Resisting the impulse to spend money you don't have is financial discipline. Staying calm when your boss is furious is emotional mastery. The storms of life will never end, but storms are not the enemy. Our reactions are. Seneca once said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The Stoics teach us that freedom is not in controlling the world, but in mastering ourselves. And in a society consumed by chaos and distraction, perhaps there has never been a better time to live stoically. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like another one where we explore how to deal with failure according to Stoic philosophy. Thanks for watching and see you soon.